Hi, this is Pat Walker at Mission Winners. And one of the things that's very important is this. We've got to have discipline. I really can't stress that enough. I say this frequently and have for years when I'm speaking. If you're not disciplined, the market will have many ways to discipline you. So what are we talking about? Chart patterns and proper entry points and controlling our emotions so that we don't get hurt. We want to buy at the right time. Remember this, and this is important. Charts are a reflection of human emotions. Fear. You want to see fear? This is fear. Fear, greed, panic, complacency. It's all reflected in the chart. And what is our goal? Let's think about this. Let's be real pragmatic. Our goal is to make money in the market. But to do this, we have to buy at the right time. We need to look at the spot in the chart that gives us the launch pad to move up. So what do you have to do? What do? We study charts. We study past big movers and say, what are the common theme of all these charts before a stock makes a good move? And here's what you'll find. Overall, two basic foundations. Number one, it's been basing for a while. Or number two, it's pulled back a little bit and it's getting ready to lift off again. Remember that. I'll take it one step further. Focus on chart patterns that everybody can see. It's crucial. Look for the best spot to buy that stock on a chart. Here's an example. I'll slide this back. I'll make it a little bit bigger too. Stock's moving, QQQ, this year in August, grinding on up. Been making a move. Stock's up here. It's near $300 a share. There were people that were buying it down here at around $275. They got a 25-point profit in a couple of weeks. Do you think there's a possibility some people may say, hey, this is pretty cool. I'm up, almost 10%. I think I'm going to sell some. Sure, they're going to take some gains. And they do. They do. See that? They do and they did on volume. So what can we do to help ourselves? Big foundation. Buy stocks, I'll say it again, buy stocks coming out of clean and simple entry patterns that everybody can see. Simple patterns, either a base or a pullback. And if you do that, trust me, you will be light years ahead of other people. Control emotions. High emotions and good investing are mutually exclusive. Look for clean and simple entries that all can see. And when it pushes through that pivot price, look for a pickup in volume. It doesn't need to be explosive volume, but a pickup. Like right here. It's simpler here. Stocks run up, they pull back. And you see this bar right here? I'm going to address that in a minute. But what does it do? It pulls back to the rising 21 EMA. That's the blue line. And it lifts off on a pickup in volume. Right there. You could buy it there or there. That's not chasing price. It's pulled back, it's based, and it's starting to pick up again on a pickup in volume. People talk with their mouths and vote with their pocketbooks. Go where they're voting. And voting is shown up in price combined with volume. That is an edge for you. And it works. It works like a champ. So now the stocks makes a big room. And it runs all the way up to here. Be pragmatic. Is there any edge for you in buying this stock up here. No, that train's left the station. Don't do that to yourself. And then you get this, and that hurts. That's on QQQ. Here's QLD. Similar situation. There's no edge in buying up here. Wait for the pattern to play out on a daily or weekly chart that provides you a good entry. Here's the spiders. There's no edge in buying the spiders up here. Folks, there's no edge in buying the spiders up in here. That train has left the station. You say, well, I might go higher. Why don't we stack the deck in our favor and say, let's study past winners, which is what we do at Mission Winners, and hone our skills, our eyes, our mind on what to look for. Patterns repeat over and over again. I want you to think about that. Patterns repeat over and over again. Fear, greed, panic. Want to see panic? Panic, complacency. Why do patterns repeat, folks? Why? Because human emotions don't change. We're the same as we were many years ago. And it works to our advantage if we know how to use it. So let's continue onward. There's SSO. IWM's picked up a little bit. But let's get to the stocks. What do you say? Apple, making a good move. There was a small shelf here. There's a small shelf here. Small shelf here, but it's a little extended in price. It's already made a big move. I'll say it again. There's no edge, safety in buying up here. There's no edge in buying up here. It's too risky. Amazon. Amazon. We owned Amazon right here. We picked it up right there. Look at the volume pickup on that bar. I'm going to slide this over for you. We've owned this a couple times. Clean and simple tops. Look at that. Advance it. It had been basing for a while. There was a tug of war here between the buyers and the sellers, which takes a little time. And then finally, it pushes through on a pickup in volume. And you get a nice move. Did we catch this? Yes, we did. By the way, you see it losing that trend line? Yeah, look at the volume. Yeah, take some. It's all right. It's good money. Couple 100 points. Why not? Why not? Alibaba is going sideways right here, starting to pick up. It's consolidated this run. There was another run right here. See that? Let's drag this over here. Runs up, pulls back, starts to pick up again. No volume. See that right there? There's no volume there. Did we buy there? No. Why not? There's no power. Then it pulls back, starts to rise again. Clean and simple trend line. See that bar right there? People say that's a red bar. That's a bad bar. I'm going to show you something here. Look at this. It gaps down. It drops down to the 21 EMA and bounces and closes in the top fourth of its range on a pickup in volume. That's a good bar, folks. That's what we teach. That's what sets us apart. We understand the price and volume bars combined together to make better decisions. And we get that. Did we buy this? Yes, we did. Nice little move right here. Baidu. Look at this. It runs up and falls. It runs up and falls. It runs up and falls. It runs up and tails off. It gaps up today and drops. There's a seller up there. But note, it's consolidating. Eventually, what could happen, folks? The sellers are done selling and it pushes through tops on volume and you'll have yourself a buy spot. Clean and simple. Facebook, entry right there. Only lifted a couple of days, but look at that volume. That was nice. Entry here. Look at the volume pickup. Was price extended there? No. Price extended on this base? No. Is price extended up here? Yeah. The train's left the station. Move on. Here's another very important point, combining price and volume. It runs up on heavy volume. closes near the highs, pulls back on less volume, runs up, and almost comes back to the old highs. Look at the volume on that bar versus the volume on this bar. Much less. Less power here, folks. Represented in no volume. And what's it do? It does this. And you get out. Goldman Sachs. Tail bar here. I marked this one. Tail bars, tail bars, tail bar, tail bar. Leave it alone. Focus on clean and simple. Google. Good run. Now it's gotten loose. Eventually it will most likely straighten up. But at this point in time, nothing. Netflix. A little bit of a break right here. Runs up. Pulls back to the rising ADMA. And lifts off right there on a volume pickup. It's pulled back. It's constructive. But is there an edge to buy it up here? Chase that up here? There's no edge at all, folks. You have to buy it at the right spot. The right spot to buy is here, not here. NVIDIA's been good to us a couple of times. Is there anything to do with it right now? No, nothing left. In, down, lower. See right there? Not chasing up here, down here. And it works. Square's been good to us a couple of times. Grinding up. Is there any edge in buying up here? No. It's prone to profit taking. It's prone to profit taking. Tesla. Entry right there. Runs up, pulls back. We bought it right here. Entry right there. I'll slide this over so you can see it. A couple of times, folks. Look at that nice shelf. What catches your eye on this bar? It's bouncing off the ADMA. It's right near the top of a downward sloping trend line that's not too steep. And it did it on a pickup in volume. We started buying on that day. And we bought more on that day. And we get this. That's nice. Sell some into strength. But is there any edge in buying up way high? You got to be careful. Forms another base. And what's it do? It lifts off again. There you go. But you wait for the pattern to play out. That's how money is made. Over and over. Anyway, I wanted to just share this with you. Charts are a reflection of people's human emotions. Fear, greed, panic, complacency. Don't chase price. Like a horse. Let the horse catch its breath. Find a clean entry spot. And that's where you pull the trigger. And that's where money is made.
Thank you for watching the video. We hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit like. Maybe hit that subscribe button. We come up with new content nearly every day. Also, check out the videos on the right. YouTube recommends the one on the top, and the bottom one is something we thought you might enjoy. See you next time.